What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we seen comments where people wanted dessert drinks. So we're making one of my favorites. I know Lance likes it too. Bushwackers or Mudslides. So basically, everything that you need is going to be in this bottle or on the back, but we're going to get a little bit bougie and we're going to add more rum and we're going to top it off with Screwball peanut butter whiskey. Drizzle the cups with some choco syrup. And we're going to throw a little bit of vanilla in. I've never done that, so Lance is like, girl, we're putting vanilla up in this to make it creamy. It's all about the creamy texture. And so that's what we're going to do. So it's really simple. 2 cups Kahlua, 1 cup Bacardi, blender full of ice, which Lance set up. And you'll never believe how he keeps his things set up, or to be set up. He puts them back in the box with all the plastic on. Believe that? Oh, this is going to be way too slow. Yeah. This was not set up for Beeyond Buzzed. Get rid of the little nipple. There we go. Oh, listen to that. And 2. There's 2 cups of the mix. Now, this is the panty dropper. 1 cup of Bacardi. And we're going to 8 ounces, 1. Boom. All right. So that's that. And Lance has a fancy little bougie blender over here. It doesn't even say frappe blend or anything like that. It just says 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna find out what 1, 2, 3 is here in a minute. Lance, is this the first time you use this ice cream scooper?
Probably.
It left gray and the ice cream.
No way.
What kind of Walmart? This didn't come from Walmart. Walmart doesn't do this. I have an ice cream scooper from Walmart and it doesn't leave gray in the ice cream. So
Is the ice cream in the thing gray?
just the inside. So, I don't know. I think we'll be all right. Lead poisoning.
The alcohol.
Yeah, the alcohol will kill off the paint. So now it's all locked. We're gonna hit power. Here's 1. Ah, 3's like whipping it. Now's the fun part. Drizzle that cup. Like so. Look at that.
Ooh, rim job.
Like it? I like it. Pour that dude. Oh, don't you come out of there, ice. And leave room for the shot. We're gonna top off peanut butter whiskey. Just add that like so. Boom. And that should taste like a Reese cup Bushwacker. Hopefully y'all enjoy it, make you some, and enjoy the podcast.
I believe we're kicking it. All right, make sure we're good. We good? It looks like we're good. How you doing, honey?
Fantastic. How are you?
Great, fantastic. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the podcast. Today, we have Audrey as our guest, and we didn't know she was going to be our guest until after we made the drink. So that's why she didn't make a drink, and so technically she's supposed to come back on here one more time because we have a whole shebang with what she's going to bring on the podcast.
Yes, and I'm not drinking what Lance and Matt are drinking because I'm lactose intolerant. So
Great. Lactose and toddler ants.
am I supposed to be hearing something through these?
Yeah, you're supposed to be hearing me.
I can't hear anything at all.
Oh, hold on. Just, how about now?
Oh, yeah.
There you
All
go.
right, my bad. I'm going to go my bad on that one. She didn't have any audio in her ears.
I was just going off of
No,
what I
you're
could
good.
hear.
Sounded good in my ears.
Yeah, it sounded good on mine too because we have ours. We stay set up, but slot number 3 on the thing doesn't usually have someone on it. So.
Yeah.
So if this would make you shit your brains out, we actually talked about us taking magnesium citrate and see if we can make a whole episode.
Oh, no.
So that would be...
Yeah, I had to take that stuff once because I had surgery and they gave me opioid medication to take afterwards, and it was an abdominal surgery, and I was in a lot of pain, and I got really, really constipated.
Ooh, shit, boo boo, like 3 days.
Like a week. We're talking like a week, and I was in a lot of pain.
Oh my gosh.
So it was like
And
giving birth.
It
when
was
came
like
out?
the nectar of the gods.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
nectar of the gods.
yeah. A
By the way,
patient
Lance,
called
what
it
do you
that
think about
once.
your dessert drink?
Oh, it's good.
Do you remember the fan that commented that?
I may have
Give him a
taken,
shout out, maybe?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. We're going to shout you out real fast. Thank you.
Yeah, I may have screenshotted it. I may have.
Yeah. It's a good idea. It's
no.
late night.
I don't have it. I mean, I could if
They know
I
who
find
they are.
it. Yeah, if I find it, I'll post it because I run through the comments pretty frequently.
I'm sure they'll be like, it was me. So
Yeah, they'll remind us. But anyway, today we were going to have Larnell that was on the last podcast. We showed a picture of him at the crawfish thing. So if you guys saw that, he was supposed to be on the show today, but he canceled. And he was supposed to. He threw off our whole situation that we had going on.
You can tell he's been retired way too long because he called out on his first day of his first job. You know, it's like you had one job, 1 hour, that's it.
Yeah.
We don't ask for much.
Yeah, he was only going to be here for an hour, and he couldn't even make it for that.
Yeah, he called out on his first day.
Yeah, and so he must be really busy because we only needed him for an hour,
I know.
and he was just going to go sell a car or something. That's all he was doing.
To be fair, they're moving to Japan, so I would feel like you probably have a lot.
Yeah, but he hasn't moved to Japan.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but you have to in preparation.
If
to
he was
move.
flying from Japan to here and he was going to be on the podcast and he was running late, say, "Yo, man, I can't make it till tomorrow," I'd understand.
Yeah,
But I don't understand.
he's doing nothing.
I get it.
Nah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I honestly feel like he's going to call out tomorrow too.
Oh yeah,
We'll see.
I have a now we're going to make bets. I got $5.
Or no, I have zero hope for you, man. So if you're listening, if you hear this in Japan on Spotify, yeah, we have no hope. I hope come to terms with it.
Yeah, I hope he downloads all the podcasts, or especially this one and then the last one, and he sees how excited we were for him.
Yeah.
And then he's on the plane in Japan. He's like, "Fuck, I should have made it to the podcast."
It's
but
like-
you didn't.
Larnell, I just want you to know if you're watching this, I gave you the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, fair, but
The feeling is like getting nothing for Christmas for your birthday.
Yeah.
Like Lance likes to say. It's like you got all this hype and then you've been let down.
yeah,
You know?
someone tells you they're going to get you something amazing for Christmas, and then Christmas comes around and they don't give you fuck. Like,
Exactly.
well, I thought I was getting that. But then if you ask about it, then you're an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm really feeling like a second choice right now.
I mean,
Sorry.
Larnell or Skittle hair. Right?
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Love you a lot, honey.
Yeah.
I've been in a relationship with you long enough. I can get away with pretty much anything here.
This is true.
Yeah. Are we going to bring some life into your character here? Or do I need to do it through the thing?
What do you
You're
mean?
just like so Barbie girl about it. Like,
We need odd from the reactions.
Yeah,
off of
let's,
Odd's
like,
video.
What,
hey,
how am I
guys.
buried? You guys are just having a conversation with yourselves. Like,
but you, when
like
you
bring
tune
me-
in, you're just like,
Okay.
eh.
Oh, I mean,
I'm
we
just-
were talking about Larnell. Let's move on to something else. What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about? Tell us a joke.
Yeah.
Did I tell you the lesbian joke? The one with the braces?
Jesus.
Okay. All right.
Now you
Here I
have
go.
to.
There we go.
All right. What do you call a lesbian who has braces?
What?
A box cutter.
Ooh.
What do you call a lesbian dinosaur?
I don't know.
A lickalotopus.
Yeah, there you go.
I win.
I don't know.
Box
In the
cutter.
comment section below, whose was better?
Yeah.
Obviously mine.
Yeah, obviously
they got to
mine.
listen to me more.
Okay. Well, you know.
Matthew, give us a lesbian joke.
A lesbian joke, huh? Oh, good God.
Happy
Put me on the
Pride.
spot. I have no idea. Yeah. Don't even know one.
Damn.
I have no lesbian jokes.
Oh, see, I thought I had another one, but I don't think I do. If I think of it, I'll let you guys know.
Me knowing a lesbian joke is the joke. I suck.
What do you suck though? That's the joke.
Exactly.
All right, what do you got?
Now I want to start
Anything?
looking at lesbian jokes while you're bringing up stuff. I'm just start Googling them.
So, okay, to make this podcast happen for this drink, you guys better be grateful because someone commented they wanted a dessert or pastry type style drink. And when Matthew first came over, I hadn't been to the store yet, so I couldn't get anything because I was too busy getting the podcast out that came out today. So by the time you guys are listening to it, it came out on the 24th. And then I had to get a video out on my channel. Audrey got one out on hers, and then it was a whole thing. So Matthew and I went to the Publix liquor store to get a whole bunch of liqueur from the liqueur store. And we got the stuff to make the mudslides. We also found the blueberry lemonade rum, but we were already dead set on this drink. It's a whole shabacle. It's a shitstorm and a debacle combined into one. So we got the stuff to make the mudslides. Then we got the stuff to make the lily drink that...
I got one. What do lesbians love to use in art class?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What?
Scissors.
Oh, my God.
Safety
Funny.
There's 99 lesbian jokes on this site. Good ones.
Nice.
One other one.
Sure.
Go for it.
What do you call a lesbian's fingers? Fish sticks.
Oh, no. Ew.
Oh, man.
That's gross.
Oh man, what kind of chocolate does lesbians hate?
Oh God, what?
Ones that contain nuts.
Oh, I know that figured.
Okay.
I figured that.
Yeah.
Let it off.
I just didn't know how I was going to answer that. Like,
Yeah.
Hershey's without nuts.
Yeah.
Like, that's too long of an answer.
No nut Hershey's.
Yeah.
What's their favorite Pokemon?
What?
Squirtle.
Oh, yes. Did you make that up or was that?
It was on there.
Man,
It was number one.
You could have claimed that and I would have believed you.
Comedic plagiarism. It's
Yeah.
not allowed here.
I know.
No.
I know.
Anyway. So back to my story on the
Yeah.
shit show. In case you guys were wondering how we got to these beverages. But then we went to another Publix because they didn't have the Mudslide mix. Then we had to go to a gas station and they didn't have the grape jelly or the grape juice for the shots that we were making. Then we went back to Publix to get the grape juice. Then we got home, realized we didn't get ice cream. So then the girls had to go get ice cream.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. So on my end, Crystal and I went to the gas station because the Jeep needed gas and they needed ice cream and ice and syrup. So I'm like, okay, sure. Gas station's a one-stop shop. So Crystal's pumping gas. I go inside to get the things that you need, and the gas station literally only has ice cream, but no syrup. And well, they had ice, but anyway, you need syrup for a Mudslide. So I was like, all right, we'll go to Publix. But then you texted me and you were like, get gas later. I'm like, I'm already getting gas. I don't know what to do.
Because if it took you guys that long to get out of the neighborhood from the time you left to the time I called you, I assumed that you weren't even to the light on the road.
I was almost.
going to say the
when
road
you called,
name,
I was
but-
almost to the light.
Yeah, I was about to say the light, the roads, the intersection,
Yeah.
but then you guys would know where I live,
Yeah.
and I don't want that.
Don't come here.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, do not make this drink with the sugar-free Hershey's.
Oh, yeah.
Taste like complete shit.
Yeah.
Really
I just,
bad.
I saw it on the shelf and I know like you guys like no sugar stuff. So I was like, well, let's try it. But
I would rather eat a pound of pure hippo shit than eat that fucking, just taste that one more time.
Sometimes you need a little sugar in the tank, and that's not the way to fucking get it. That
Sugar
was
in the fuck
horrible.
machine.
Yeah, that was horrible. I don't even know what it tastes like. Like, it didn't even have chocolate taste.
If you could imagine like a chocolate flavored medicine, that's to me what it tasted like. I was like immediately like the worst like medicine you can imagine.
Yeah.
Is what I got from that.
it was very chemical taste. Yeah.
Very fake, not cocoa plant.
Just buy the real thing.
Yeah. If you're gonna watch your calories, don't skimp on the Hershey's chocolate. Tastes like shit.
I did the ice cream I got was a light ice cream too.
Oh, I didn't realize.
At least that tasted okay.
Yeah. Ain't bad.
That's probably why it took the coating off my scoop.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, maybe.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
was a little
We're all
weird.
gonna get lead poisoning here. We're gonna be on one of those commercials where it says, "Oh, Johnson & Johnson's been sued." Well, ice cream scoops have been sued for giving you lead poisoning.
And at least
Call
we
us
got it
now.
on camera.
Yeah.
It's not like we made it up.
Yeah, so if we die of lead poisoning, like whoever made
Yeah.
that scoop at wherever the fuck I got it from,
Probably
Just
Target.
know what happened.
that's a Target scoop. You hush your mouth.
We've had that thing forever.
Well, it didn't come from Walmart. I can tell you that.
Shit, I'm entitled to just use that spoon that we had. Just a big ass like
Yeah.
scooper
Oh
spoon.
yeah.
Does the same thing.
We do have another ice cream scoop.
Ice cream scoops were made by the ice cream company to just push their profits a little more.
Probably
One-stop
right.
shop.
You can just use a regular spoon. Just let the ice cream set out for a little bit and then let it soften up. The soft ice cream is the titties.
That's pretty soft.
Yeah, it was. But also I'd been sitting in the car for a minute
Yeah.
in a hot ass Jeep. I don't have windows tinted.
Waiting on them to get gas.
Yeah. Yeah. So what does we guys want to talk about?
How about we just do like a Q&A? You want to do? Ask
Yeah,
some
we do that.
Okay.
You already got some pulled?
This
is fun.
I made a post on Instagram and I asked the fans to
Hey.
ask us some questions.
Look at
Working
her
overtime.
doing God's work.
This is what I do.
All right,
Oh,
here we go.
speaking of God's work, while she's finding that,
Yeah.
shout out to the fan that went through our last video and like literally posted minute for minute on different subjects. I know a lot of fans commented on that and they absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
So I can't think of their name, but they know who they are, and everyone else knows who they are because they're like between minute 2 and 8, they talk about this. They broke it down. I was
That
like,
means they're taking notes.
fucking right. They are.
So we should say,
ultimate.
all right, next topic is sports. And by the way, what movie did you see this weekend? They're like, oh fuck, where do I categorize that?
You know, for that they almost need their name shout out. I'm gonna have to pull it up while you pull the question.
I've got the questions. Right?
Okay.
Get it, girl.
Yeah, go ahead.
Send it.
All right. So Reagan. Shout out to
Hey Reagan, how you doing?
She said, "When are you guys going to live stream the podcasts?"
Oh.
Was that a thing? Did we say that we were going to do that?
Are you going to live stream?
Can we do it? Can we live stream?
I mean, if we don't say anything bad, then we can live stream it. I mean, that would be kind of a cool thing to do live stream the podcast. Yeah. But then we'd have to use our phone, and then if for whatever reason the internet shit the bed,
we'd have to do it here probably.
Obviously, yeah. I would just in place of the camera, I would put the phone on the tripod and then up to a charger.
Okay, I like this question.
That's a quality idea.
Chris
timestamps. Okay.
Yeah. Chris Tunes.
If you screenshot that, I can.
Okay, I'll screenshot it.
Yeah.
We'll post you up here, buddy.
Yeah, Chris Tunes YTP, is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. Or YT, yeah.
Thanks, Chris Tunes YT. Doing God's work.
Good stuff.
That's it.
All right, so Reed Franchise Lord asks, what's your guys' favorite superheroes?
Probably Iron Man. Because I want to be him so bad. Like, if I could just drive an R8 everywhere I go and I have a Jarvis that can tell me, like, hey, how you doing, sir? Like, that'd be great.
Mine is Iron Man #1 and Thor's #2. I love Thor.
So I've never seen the Thor movies or any Marvel movies outside of Spider-Man and Iron Man.
Oh, you're slacking.
I haven't even seen Guardians of the Galaxy. I've ridden the ride in... I got a whole tangent. I've ridden the ride in Disney that is apparently the most expensive roller coaster in the world that's ever been produced, as per the tour guide when we were filming there. And he hyped it up. And I've ridden Velocicoaster that's in Universal Studios. I rode that with Haley like 10 times. And that ride is the tits because it goes from 0 to like 70 miles an hour like that. It's fast as fuck. It launches the shit out of you. Well... This guy was like, yeah, I've been on Velocicoaster, but it's not that great. This ride is better. And I got off the ride, and I was like, fuck this ride. And apparently, they've taken the lids off all the trash cans after this ride so people can throw up in it because it's very disorienting. Because it's a roller coaster, but like as you're going through the track, your cart is actually turning away from different turns. So like you might think that you're about to go right, but you go left, and then the cart still goes right. It fucks with you. I didn't feel nauseous after it, but... Velocicoaster is better. Yeah. Because there's a point where it like flips you to where you come out of your seat to experience zero gravity for just a brief second.
It made me feel like I was going to die.
It's the best ride on planet Earth. But if you have back problems, don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be doing it, but I did it.
Or if you just had a turkey leg.
No, that was a baby one. That was
that's like
stupid
as fuck. That's like a rip it.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't get sick because the way I drive, I literally like a lot of times I'm turning right and I'm leaning left type. Whoa, going through the interstate.
You're supposed to lean into your turns, like an ATV or something.
Yeah. So. What else? What
I didn't get to answer the question.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite? I thought they only wanted me.
Oh well, I mean I'm your guest. I'm feeling a lot like a third wheel here.
Do you like older men?
I mean, you're older than me.
Shit.
Oh, so before I get into answering that, this shirt says I like older men. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see from back here. Do you see it? Do you see?
This is why we need better things. Yes. Everyone donate to the super thanks that we have. By the way, we have super thanks so people can donate from the videos.
Really?
So donate exactly $2,500 and we'll get better little arms to where the microphones can come from the ground up.
But anyway, so Lance bought this shirt that said I like older women.
As per the last podcast.
Yeah, so you guys have seen that shirt, I'm sure, and many of the behind the scenes as well. But so what I did was I got Lance to let me take a picture of him holding out the shirt because I said, my mom would love to see that so that I could get a clear picture of it. And then I put the shirt in Photoshop.
You dirty little rascal.
Yes. And
I thought did you ever send it to your mom?
I did send it to her. Because that was genuine. She really did think it was hilarious. But
great.
So I put it in Photoshop and I cut out each individual letter and then rearranged it to make it say I like older men. And then I put it on a transparent background, uploaded it onto a t-shirt making website and ordered it. And it was there. It was at our house in like 3 days. And then I put it on and he did not like it.
I don't like it because, if I go out in public and I'm wearing a shirt that says I like older women, it's funny. Because if an old woman sees it and they know they're old, they're going to be like, oh, stop it.
Yeah.
But if she goes out in public by herself, if I'm not wearing the I like older women shirt and then they see only that, it's like, how easy. Yeah. Like, am I wrong for thinking that? Like, it looks...
If you're a chick and you're wearing that shirt, like, it has to be a joke. You know what I mean? Because any chick
I didn't
that
see it like that.
Yeah.
I seen it like a porn type opportunity. That's how I saw it. I was like,
I was just trying to be funny. Like, I thought it would be hilarious.
I got it, but the thing is like if we go out like this, and then she's off on her own, it's gonna be like,
yeah.
I mean, I get where like creepy old men could think they can make it pass, but
but still,
it's all in good fun.
If you're wearing a shirt that advertises that, then you're really not, because I guess like your shirts are like rated G to my funny shirts. I went through my drawer the other day and I found my favorite one, and it says, and you probably have to bleep some of this out, but whatever. It says, "I may not be Mr. Right, but I'll f you till he gets here."
Oh, okay.
And then it has two-seater. I have a shirt that does that. And then one that looks like the logo of Tide. And it says sick and tired of these hoes.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. And then one that has a big rooster and it's like wanted. And then it said nice warm home for my cock.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. So that, dude, you're rated G.
Yeah.
I when she put it on, I said, I wanted better for us.
Yeah. I thought you was going to be like, I like older men too.
No, my God. It's a funny story. When I was making the thumbnail for the podcast that went out today, I was wearing the I like older women shirt. And then when you texted me the title that you wanted, I put, all right, Matthew broke his arm, and I put Poopy 2.0. And I centered it. Yeah. But the 2.0 covered up the woe part, and it says, I like older men. I was like, fuck that. Bottom left corner. Damn it. Bottom left corner, buddy.
You should have left it. That would be so
I saw that.
funny.
I was like, I'm not gay. It's bottom left corner.
Oh, my God.
That's exactly
and then
what
secret,
I did.
it's like, yes, I am. Oops. And put it back. Damn it.
Just crop out the W-O. And
I didn't even pick up on that. I should have done that on my Instagram and put a little sticker on it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That would have been funny.
Missed opportunity.
I'm gonna post
I
tomorrow.
saw it, and I was like, oh, fuck. I can't put that.
I'm going to post again tomorrow on my Instagram. Make
Hey guys,
sure
go
you
check
go
that
to check it out.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, nah, B, we're good.
That is funny. But the thing is, when you wear the I like older women, what if you like turn and it like crinkles?
Oh, yeah, and then it looks like
Or the
that.
wind's blowing and you're walking downtown and people are just like, what's up?
Yeah, so the
Time to party, bitch.
yeah, so the
Like
last
an
time,
advertisement.
the last time I wore the I like older women shirt, we went to Georgia's for lunch or
Yeah.
something.
And you got some stairs.
Yeah, oh, I felt so like
You fucking wore that in the Georges?
Yeah, he did.
God damn, I know it's not like upscale. You were the like shittiest things. We went on Christmas Eve and you had fucking leggings and workout shorts.
leggings.
Yeah, they stopped at your kneecap. I was like, are you going to fucking run there?
Now I feel like
They're compression pants.
Yeah, compression pants. Yeah. I hear you.
What-
and
was
James went in there and fucking Daisy Dukes. Y'all were going to work out, but didn't because she got sick. And I met you at the mall, and we went to George's, and I'm the one dressed in normal clothes, and I'm look like I'm with a fucking gay couple because James has Daisy Duke workout shorts. He has leggings and fucking Adidas shorts. And we just whip up in that bitch 3 guys deep, and they're just like... Everyone in there is so nicely dressed because it's Christmas Eve. Can I say that again? Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And we're eating dinner, and he's in fucking full-blown shorty shorts. With
my
3
workout
guys.
pants.
Yeah. 3 guys, and we sit at the bar, and we order like these drinks with mistletoe in it. And I know they were like, suck dick for fun?
They were cranberry mules. That in hindsight, that was kind of
I was
funny.
like, fuck it. I'm going to own it. I don't care what they're wearing. But...
So, I mean, my Benjamin Franklin looks just like everyone else's Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah,
So, my money's just as good.
Yeah, because you walked in and you met like the manager that night. And he was like, "Oh yeah, come on in, Lance."
Yeah.
I was like, "This is getting gayer and gayer."
Oh, no.
Doesn't look good because everyone's sitting there like, "What the fuck? How does he know them?" You know, and we're just walking in. And I'm just like, "Okay, cool, 6 feet." You know?
Oh, my God.
I mean, they'll get over it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why restaurants even have dress code, because at the end of the day, like, what the fuck does it matter what you're wearing? As long as when you swipe your credit card or pay cash, as long as it's not fake cash or a fake credit card or it doesn't get declined, you're good.
I mean, we don't have a dress code when you go home.
Yeah.
You know, so fuck them. I don't care what you see.
All right, next question, honey.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, make sure you're screenshotting these so I can throw them up.
Well, I'll do that later.
Okay.
Okay. I never answered the superhero question. I don't know.
Because of that right there.
all right. We're not going to get distracted
Okay,
again.
yeah. So my favorite, I I guess it used to be Superman because I was like really when I was a kid, my family and I watched the Smallville show together.
Okay.
So I was pretty obsessed with that, but then didn't really watch that anymore. So I guess maybe like Doctor Strange. He's pretty cool.
Interesting. I always thought Doctor Strange was a villain.
I always thought Doctor
Well,
Strange
I mean,
was kind of strange.
I think every superhero like has a line between hero and villain, and
So
it's a pretty thin one.
They all look like a villain at some point.
Yeah.
They all like
They have
are
to make a
good,
decision,
and then everyone hates them, or they're all like on a downfall. You know, just like Thor and Hulk and all that. Thor gets his hammer taken away. Iron Man's like, oh, he caused too much damage or whatever. You know, Hulk is the Hulk, so he gets angry. And so I can kind of see that. But Superman, I mean, everyone fucking loves Superman.
Yeah.
So I could see that.
yeah, a lot of dudes, especially, they'll say that their superhero is their dad, and I can't say that because mine was never the dad.
He'd be looking at a shadow.
Yeah.
Lest we not
Fuck.
forget. Okay, this one I really like. What's your favorite YouTuber?
Besides yourself.
Yeah,
Lance
that
is
would
like-
be a cocky
Lance is
answer.
like, me.
Yeah, you can't say yourself.
Well, we're
But
on
it's an
Beyond
interesting
Buzzed,
question
so it's a
because,
different channel.
Like people would want to know what a YouTuber's favorite YouTuber is. Like that's a pretty fair question.
Okay, so I have several. So I like watching Dude Perfect do their trick shots, especially like the ping pong ball ones, and then the ones where they throw shit and it like lands perfectly how it ever needs to be. Yeah. There was a new one. Who was the dude that Will and I was watching the other day?
Oh, I don't know his
He has
name.
like 8 million subscribers or some shit, but it doesn't matter. Him, and then so Dude Perfect, that guy, and then there's this other dude, Vanos, the gaming. If I'm gonna watch gaming, I'll watch him. Foss. He actually bets. He lives in like the UK or something, and he plays on stake, and he like plays casino games with like real money, but he has to put Ethereum in there. So he'll put like hundreds of thousands of dollars in Ethereum and just play slot machines all day, and it's the shit. It's like Foss or Foss Gaming or whatever. And then as far as like reaction channels go, I love Dwayne and Jazz.
Yeah, I do like them.
I like
Yeah.
their reactions a lot.
There's a guy he's an actual 747 pilot, and he makes videos about like he'll watch airplane videos like Flight 93 and then Flight and then shit like that, and he tells you how realistic it is, how possible it is, and if it's just completely Hollywood.
I got you.
There's a golfer. He's a British, like he's a PGA professional. His name is Rick Shields, and I watch him.
But what is your favorite?
Yeah, favorite.
Not what do you like to watch?
Yeah, favorite. All-time favorite.
Yeah.
It would have to be some sort of financial education because it teaches you how to invest.
Well, that fucking sucks.
I know. It wasn't the answer everyone
you
wanted.
built this up for that?
Yeah, well,
God damn it.
All right.
Nowhere did you say along all these YouTubers, you had me going at gaming, Dwayne and Jazz, golfing, all this stuff. And you're like, I guess it's financial advisor. Like, the fuck is that?
because I watch that the most. I watch it the most.
It is what you do watch that the most.
So the dude
Watch
who
and
has-
listen, because when we went golfing last time, I wasn't going to say anything, but I was like, fucking boom, blow my fucking brains out because he listens to the news. In his truck, we were going to Lost Key, and I was like,
My bad.
when the fuck does Fox News run off the air? And it had the little, I was like, he's
That was
watching
the headlines. I was
on
getting
Sirius
the juice.
XM, and there's Fox News, and it was like, today.
Y'all are making me feel like an old piece of shit.
No, he just likes his news.
I like to know what's going on without the bullshit. So if
Yeah.
I listen to Fox headlines, I know it's not going to be tofu and arugula, and I know they're just going to give me the shit that I need to know.
We pull out of his driveway, and it's like,
Today on the stocks on Fox News,
I was like, oh, fuck. And
Joe Biden shit his pants.
and I know we have a 40-minute drive of listening to this.
No, then say something. I'm the most easygoing person.
Stocks are up, Dow's down. Okay, well, anyway.
They all talk like that, too.
So, you got a credit card debt, and we got a bank bankruptcy. Okay, yeah, well, that's good.
It's like, God damn it.
So the dude who has 8 million subscribers that I watched recently, his name is Brandon Rogers. He's funny as fuck. So he's probably the funniest person that I follow, but all these people that I have on here, like,
Nothing compares to the financial advisor.
well, because he's making me money.
Yeah.
So
There you go. And you're making him money.
yeah,
He thinks
fair.
it. To be honest with you, I like Two Bears, One Cave. Like, that's my jam. When
fuck,
I get
okay.
on there, I watch Bert and Tom, and I just laugh my ass off. I'll send Lance clips when Tom came in town, and I gave Lance my tickets because I couldn't go. Tom actually talks about how redneck Pensacola was, and how crazy the fucking audience was. And they followed him out to his bus after the damn show. It was like, please don't, please come back. This isn't all of Pensacola. And he talks about it. And I was like, well, way to fucking go, Pensacola.
Yeah, way to push someone away.
Yeah,
like
so
the one real big celebrity we get here, and they fucking scare him off.
The way he talks about the crowd, if I would have heard your New York stand-up comedy thing first, I would have been like, I would have bet all my money. What the fuck did Lance? Did he not learn anything in New York? But yeah, I am two bears, one cave, and I will just put my earbuds in and see you later for an hour.
Yeah, so the podcast I used to listen to, his name was Jeff Ross or something like that. Yeah, he's funny as shit. And I would listen to his when it was on Spotify, but he took it off to put it on Apple Music or whatever. Yeah. And I don't want to pay for Apple Music, and I know that sounds ghetto, but I pay for Spotify already. I don't need two music streaming.
We basically already paid for Apple everything because of the Cameo donations, and we already talked about that.
Yeah.
So
no, I feel like we have free access to everything.
Yeah.
And you know what's stupid as shit? My TV bill or my internet and cable bill is $222 a month for 2 boxes and my internet. Yeah. My internet is only like $60 a month. The rest of it is all TV. And I don't even watch it. The only time I watch it is football season.
Oh, I thought he was going to say for Fox News.
Lance does not watch Fox News.
I don't watch Fox News anymore. I only listen to their headlines.
I was about to say, contraire, because I remember after golfing one day, we came back there before we played Logan on Madden. We had to watch the stocks. I'm like, God damn it. We listened to it all the way here, and now you got to get a live update.
It is literally, that is entertaining to him for sure.
I know. I could tell.
I'm fucking sorry. When we're sitting on a boat one day,
I mean, no,
I'll say,
it's just
go sit on your boat.
I think it's awesome because you are so entertained by that, and most people find that kind of stuff boring. So I think it's cool that you like it.
You get Lance on a Sunday afternoon, Fox News, some lotion and some napkins.
Oh no.
Leave that man alone for a good hour.
That's fucked up because the episode that we watched of Ozark where the dude's jerking off to the sound of Fuckhead's voice, you timed that fucking perfectly to the episode we watched last night.
Yes.
I'm just glad you're watching Ozark. So whatever I got to do, whatever I can contribute.
It was rough. So for those of you who haven't watched Ozark, it doesn't get good until season 1, episode 7 or 8, maybe 6. So you could probably almost Star Wars it and then start on 6 or 7. Start at 6 and then watch it up until season 2, episode 4. Then go back and rewatch the first 5.
The first ones they just build up the storyline, and it's so just boring.
It was
dark.
It was
it's so dark.
Watch it during the day so you don't fall asleep because I kept falling asleep. I was like, this fucked it. And so now I'm into it.
Yeah,
because the Marty's son is the fucking he's me if I could go back in time and be myself at 8 years old.
If that's your main character, you're going to love how the season ends. The whole fucking thing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You're going to just...
Are you caught up, up till now?
I'm done. It's over.
Wow.
Oh, it's no more,
no.
ever?
No.
Oh
No.
Season 4 has 2 seasons. Two parts.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate watching things.
Yeah.
And then they end.
I mean, everything has an end.
Okay, Designated Survivor. Have you guys watched that? Have you watched that?
Oh, yeah, that was horrible.
Fuck them.
Literally.
They ended it
on a cliffhanger.
Yes, on a cliffhanger. And then they said...
And then they canceled it.
And the reasoning was, the writer said, I didn't know where it was going from there.
Yeah.
Eat a dick.
What?
Give it to me.
Write something.
I'll write the fuck out of it because it was so fucking good. And it ends on the
It sounds just like
way.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Oh, Game of Thrones. You suck a dick.
Build it up, which they're coming out with the whole thing. I guess how the families all started. In August. So then you're going to see their backstory and their upbringing or whatnot.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It better not take 2 years to produce shit.
Yeah. They're going to bring you all the way up, and then all of a sudden it's like, let's just fucking fast forward to last season.
My bowels produced shit in 24 hours. They produced a big pile of shit in 2 fucking years. What did they do? What did they do for 2 years?
Yeah.
They talked about it for a year and a half and then spent 6 months filming scenes off the cliffs and in the woods and a big pile of leaves for literally 2 minutes and then had Ed Sheeran sing a song with a banjo around a fucking campfire. What the fuck was that?
The most disappointing in
7
series
seasons
all time.
to build up to such a fat. They could have done the whole battle of the White Walkers as a season, and how they came back up from, and they
that was like an episode only, and then they killed them off.
And then it's like, how do you get your life back after just fighting this ice demon? Right. But now it's not only let's take a breather, let's go fucking attack the Capitol. That was a whole thing, man. So anyway, sorry. What's your favorite YouTuber?
Wow.
You gotta tell us to shut up.
I know. So
smack the table.
This YouTuber does not make videos anymore, but I loved and adored and admired her for years, and it's Jenna Marbles.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Shane Dawson, because he was funny as shit.
He was funny too. Like, I miss the classic old days YouTubers like Shane Dawson, Jenna Marbles, Fred.
Fuck Fred. That dude's annoying as shit.
I thought it was hilarious. I loved those
Annoying.
videos.
What's he up to now? I know he got a show on Nickelodeon. And I know he got a show on Nickelodeon, and then that shit the bed.
Yeah, and even like PewDiePie back in the day, like his older videos I liked.
I could never get into that.
I liked it when he would like play those like simulation games that were like really hard to play, and it was I don't know, those were hilarious.
Mr. Beast is also a good one, but his are hit or miss because you know it's all about money.
Yeah,
and so like he's actually genuinely a good dude. Like I've never met him, but I've listened to a podcast he did with Joe Rogan, and he's smart as fuck, and he's got his shit together, and he's super duper nice.
Yeah, I also really love John Oliver's Late Show. His show it comes on YouTube.
Like news.
But your favorite,
well, no, it's not.
You gotta.
Its favorite is Jenna Marbles. Like,
there you go.
Regardless of the fact that she doesn't currently make content.
And yours was hands down Bears. Two Bears. Oh shit! Okay.
I can't. Any other YouTube out there to sit there and just watch is going to be them. So that has to be the favorite. Like, I follow a lot and I like to watch a lot. But if you're going to go off of time watched, that's my favorite, because I can sit there and just zone out on that shit.
Yeah. Do they have it on like Spotify or iTunes Music or anything? Or are they just strictly YouTube and / TikToks when they do their highlights?
That's ASMR as fuck.
You want a glue stick to rub all over your microphone?
Good God.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to mute you. All right.
That was awesome. I love the gurgle of the water. I've never even thought about doing that.
I was like,
I was sitting there talking here. Look at the. You got a water leak?
Jesus. Yeah. You can try deep throating the microphone if you like. Fuck.
You can take this part off.
She likes older men.
That are built like microphones.
I think you're going to want to answer this question, because this one comes from Will.
Hey,
Will. He said, all the drinks on the podcast, which has been your favorite so far?
Fair question.
It's a pretty good question,
Fuck.
I think.
Jesus Christ. Will.
Well, it's not the Easter one.
Yeah, no, that one.
God, I was
diabetes.
stage 1 fucking diabetes after that.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
Fucking shit. Oh, God. I'm not going to lie. The leg spreader one was like pretty the tits. Like if we, like, not going to lie.
You're welcome, Will. He said it worked.
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy. I don't know if it's your legs or someone else's legs. Yeah.
Who do you make it for? Fuck.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not his leg spreading. His legs are fucking huge.
He's... Yeah, if he spreads his legs, he's going to be parting the sea. Oh, shit. Yeah, probably the leg spreader, like when Crystal and Odd made it.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was stronger.
We made it
Jesus
strong,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was all
leg
Crystal's
spreader,
idea.
Yeah, no.
Oh, sweet.
That wasn't a leg spreader. That was a fucking cheek spreader. That thing was strong.
Yeah. Yeah, what's yours?
Yeah, that was good. Shit, I would have to go back and
because we had Fitvine one time. We had the mix things one time,
and I love Fitvine. By the way,
yeah,
so
Fitvine
I hope the CWS spirits they pick us up so we can start getting discounts because, dude, Fitvine is amazing.
Yeah, if they would send us just free shit, like I will give honest reviews. Like if it tastes like shit, I'll let you know. If it tastes good, we'll let you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Good God, I'd have to go back and watch. Fuck. I know we're only like 15 episodes in, but it feels like so many.
Yeah, it feels like you guys have been doing this for like a year.
Yeah, it does. I mean, because we only film like once or twice a week. And
Yeah,
then
so
we
I
can
mean,
only
it
do
goes
on
by
the
fast.
weekends.
Yeah.
Because you're only in town 3 times a fucking month.
All right.
Yeah.
True that.
Do you have an answer, honey?
I said the leg spreader.
Oh, the leg
And then
spreader.
mine,
Matthew
I
was,
don't know.
Matthew,
Like
okay.
mine is all over the place. I don't know. I mean, I like the leg spreader. I think because of the time we started, it's been in like the warmer months.
Oh, and then the espresso martinis were good too.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, they were. That cleared me out.
All right. How about this in the comments section? For those of you who've actually tried some of the drinks, what was your favorite that you tried?
I like that.
Let us know.
For those of you who actually like read the description, and then even on Spotify, if you read the description and you've made the drink, let us know what you think. Because like we obviously want you guys to test drive too. If you guys can make the drinks while you're watching the podcast, that's the whole point. Yeah. So you make a drink, you relax, you listen or watch, and have a good time.
Yeah. Because I have some great like Christmas time or fall or in winter.
I got peppermint rum chata in there. Like, I bet that's.
I'm gonna make you an apple pie mule. That's fucking.
Oh fuck! A mule? Damn, sweet. That's good.
Yeah, buddy.
I'll say yes to anything except anal.
And you might even say yes after that.
Thanks for making that clear.
Yeah.
Just in case you were wondering.
There's another question I really like. It's a little bit controversial, but I think it's
Bring
a good
it.
one. All right. So first, Valrica wants to know, do you ever get tired of filming videos?
What type of videos?
Well, she didn't specify. She or he did not specify. So
sometimes I get tired of it because sometimes when you've filmed, usually like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday ish, and then you got Thursday happening or possibly Friday, Saturday with podcasts. So like, let's say we film Monday through Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday we film a podcast. Sunday, I don't even want to think about anything because it's just a personality and a thing that you have to like act a certain way. And so come Sunday or whenever, you're just like emotionally and physically drained because it's just one big just shitstorm and cloud of shit in your mind. Because then you know that all those days that you filmed and all those things that you did, now you have to go back and relive it on your off day by editing it.
yeah.
So it's very, very like mentally draining.
I think a lot of people don't understand what goes into a lot of what we do as well, because I think it's easy to be a consumer of the product and to think, okay, here's this 10-minute video. It must have only taken them 10 minutes to make without knowing that we've put 12 to 14 hours, sometimes 2 to 3 days into making that video. And that is really exhausting, and just having to constantly think of new content and like what's next and where are we going from here? What projects do we need to be working on? Like your head is in a constant state of thought and brainstorming, and like you're always looking for the next thing, and because there is that pressure to create content essentially almost every day.
And the most screwed up part about it is like if you take all this time, like let's say it's a video that you spent a day or two making, editing, and then getting out, and then it goes 10 out of 10 and
it hurts
and the views don't go for
your
shit.
brains out.
And then the viewer retention is ass, the views are shit, it's 10 out of 10, you're like because like, and it's always the ones that you love.
You love it.
And you edit it and you're like, I'm going to add this little thing here. I'm going to add this little thing here. It's going to be funny. It's going to do this, it's that. And then it just shit tanks and it's like, fuck.
Every video I've ever edited that I have just absolutely loved has performed like absolute shit. And it makes me so mad because I'm like, how do they not see it? How do they not know how funny this is? Like this thing and this thing and this thing, this special editing I did or like whatever else. And like, it's just like, oh, and it makes you not want to do it. It makes you not want to like put the extra effort in, but you do it every time because you're putting out a product that represents you, and you don't want it to be a poor product because people do catch on to that when you start slacking. Like they will call you out.
Yeah, that's why like whenever I'm editing something, I'm like, look, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability, and I'm not going to do it any other way, because at the end of the day, if I can't put my name on it, I don't want it to go out. Because if you lose your reputation, you've lost everything. And so I only try to put out the best shit, contrary to whatever the fans think. But to me, if it goes out on my channel, I put the stamp of approval on it that says this is worthy enough to go out. So it hurts a lot when videos are 10 out of 10. Like no, like shit talking the fans or the haters who sit there and dislike the video. But sometimes YouTube will also shadow ban creators, or same thing with TikTok and same thing with Instagram and whatever. Like, how can you upload one video that gets like 1 million views, million views, and then all of a sudden it goes down to 100,000? Like there's something that happens there. And then it goes on for like a week where there's like no views. And then all of a sudden your views pick back up. It's almost like you were in a 1 week timeout. And I don't like that.
And so like, dude, just like you said, the more you put into it, it's like the other night I did a TikTok for Scooter and fucking sit there and had to edit and put in these numbers and on this, specific times and sit there on the timeline and edit each little fucking number on the timeline. And it shit the fucking bed. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, throw my goddamn phone down. So yeah, when you ask like, oh, do you get tired of filming? It's like, yeah, absolutely right. But then you turn around and do a story time for Scooter and there you go. It does great, but just a 3-minute story time, there's, 10 minutes worth of video that you have to consolidate down. Mm-hmm. And then if your computer don't run right and it starts slacking and it's like, God damn it, it starts buffering. It's like, all right, it will make you want to throw shit.
Just know, like, when you're watching these videos, there are so many hours that have gone into it. Like, probably each video, at least 20 hours of work.
Yeah. I would have thrown everything at the bank, like the last TikTok I did with Scooter, like that one's going to be with the soundtrack and the numbers and everything was going to be, the way the algorithm was going and everything is going to hit the, grand slam. Yep. Never even came off the bench.
Yeah. And Logan even says when he's filming a video and he's loving it, he's like, this video's going to do shit. And I'm like, why? And he's like, Because I'm in love with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's too good.
Yeah.
It's almost like a curse.
Yeah. If you had to go through your channel, my channel, anyone's channel, and you're like, let's pick and choose which video would do good based off the thumbnail. You'd pick all the cool looking thumbnails to do well. Yeah. But it's always the shittiest ones that you're just like, oh, fuck it. It's 3 a.m.
That's why I've given up on thumbnails. If I just post a picture of the book with Scooter and everything like that and just put out a 3-minute little video of these story times with the funny books, does great.
Yeah.
TikTok doesn't like them.
Yeah. And I think like Mr. Beast, if you look at his thumbnails, a lot of them are just like a zoomed in picture of his face and just like a cartoony background or just like nothing. And you're like, how the fuck? Yeah. And I'm assuming in his mind, he's like, just don't complicate it. Yeah. Just make it easy, make it basic. Don't add text to the screen unless
if the fans like you, they're going to click anyway.
Yeah, because they're going to want to see like what it is, what it's about. Because you don't put text on if you don't put text on the thumbnail, then they're like, well, what's this video about? Yeah, because they're looking at the thumbnail first, and if the thumbnail doesn't grab their attention, you've lost it.
Yeah, it's like an advertisement.
Yeah, and then if what's happening in the thumbnail is really small, then they're gonna be like, I can't see that. They're gonna scroll past it. So it's a whole thing. Next question.
Okay. So first, Queen Jay-Z wants to know which SML character you would pick to be your personal assistant. I like this question.
I want Chives because I can talk to Chives like Goodman, but then I want Goodman because I would love to have Goodman on the podcast. Yeah. But I would want to ask him questions, but as me, that would be impossible to do. That would be so impossible.
Yeah, that would be hard.
I have thought about trying to get a character on the podcast, but I'd have to take the microphone, put it underneath the table. I'd have to sit underneath the table the entire podcast, hold him up the entire podcast. That would hurt so bad.
That would be horrible.
Because some fans have said in previous podcasts, they're like, oh, bring Jeffy or bring Goodman. I'm like, that'd be funny as shit, but no.
Because you can't talk. He can't talk into the mic.
No, he would
have to be.
What would happen is it would go away like this, and then he would just be sitting there, and then this microphone would be underneath the table, and I would be holding it like this and saying, "Hey guys, this is fucking bullshit. Chives, get my helicopter ready." Mm-hmm. That's how it'd go.
I think Goodman would be a really funny personal assistant.
Yeah. Goodman's mine.
Yeah, for sure. It would be kind of funny to have like Jeffy or Scooter because they would just be like ridiculous with everything that you ask them to do.
I wish
that would be really entertaining.
I wish there was someone I wish I could bring my characters to life and interact with them. Just like knowing what I think they sound like and what they do and how I think they think. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
I think on this podcast though, the best character to bring on here would be Screwball.
God damn it. Someone make me another drink. Yeah.
Snake or worm.
Snake or worm.
With my own whiskey.
I want an elephant.
I only drink Screwball on the rocks.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's his drink of choice.
Yeah,
for sure.
Screwball's drink of choice is Screwball. The peanut butter whiskey.
You don't know me 2222 says childhood trauma.
Ooh.
Besides mama beating you with a bug whacker.
Oh, I'd probably say my mom throwing me into a wall.
Oh no.
Do you not know the story?
No, I don't. We're about to.
Oh no.
Hey, Mom. I think we're past the statute of limitations on child abuse, but
Your mom is going to kill you.
it's all right.
It's okay.
Nothing's safe here.
We're at the 48 minutes. She's probably not going to watch this one. After 30 minutes, it's game on.
Okay, so long story, but it's going to be entertaining.
Yeah.
So Logan and I, when we were living at the house over in Missouri Plantation, it's down the road from Logan's house. You remember that? It's the one where you were doing prank calls with my mom, and you got the guitar. What was that dude's name?
Oh fuck, that was
was it
Tom?
Okay,
Yeah.
So it was at that house. So if you remember, there was the living room, and then down the hall, it went towards my mom and Brian's room, the master.
Yeah.
And then there was the kitchen on the left, and then the computer room on the right, and then there was the garage and laundry room. Well, Logan and I would go down the hall, and we had a little plastic ball. It was like a Happy Meal toy ball, and we would call it. We made up a game called Pop Pop.
Yeah.
And what we would do is we would hit the ball with our hands. Like we would sit sideways and we would hit it and try to pop it in the air. And if it went over our heads and behind us, that counted as a point. So it was like a goal. But we couldn't leave our knees. So we were on our knees, like just popping the ball. And if you could reach high enough and grab it, then you could like stop it. But you couldn't stand up to stop the ball. So the goal was to get it as high as you can and create like an arch over the person. Well, for some reason, we wanted more room to play Pop Pop. And the hallway wasn't long enough, but the living room was. So I was sitting. So the way the living room was set up was like it was like this, and you'd walk in through the front door here. There was a foyer, computer room, walk forward, living room, back door, fireplace, mantle. The mantle is very important to the story. Ceiling fan actually is important to the story. So I'm sitting at the entrance of the living room, like right at the hallway where you could go hallway or living room. Logan's sitting by the mantle and fireplace with the ceiling fan betwixt us. I'm popping the ball back to Logan, do whatever. And so I'm like, I need a little bit more air. Boom. Like the best, like you would want this shot if you were like pitching your golf ball onto the green that was like 2 stories ahead of you. You're like, Anyway. So I popped the ball up. God said, fuck you, Lance. And this is what happened. The ball went up, hit the ceiling fan, spun it around, and shot at the fucking mantle that hit my mom's award-winning vase. She had 2 of them. One on the left side and one on the right side. And it hit the one on the right, fell, crashed, made the worst sound ever. I'm like, fuck. I mean, in my young mind, I'm like, and my mom comes out, like Satan screaming at everyone, grabs me like by my shoulder and goes to throw me somewhere, probably in the imaginary dumpster that she built for herself.
No.
And throws me right into the corner of the wall. And I hit everything. She says, get the fuck out of my house.
Oh my God.
And so she made Logan and I go outside. So she went outside.
Justified.
She made me and Logan go outside. She shut the door and she locked it. And I'm standing in the driveway near the road like,
do we ring the doorbell?
am I allowed to come in now? Is this where my life story ends? Do I need to go out and get a job at God knows however old I was? And to this day, she will deny that she did that. But I swear to God, that's exactly how it happened. And she's like, I didn't throw you into a wall. You tripped. On what? Fucking air?
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of force behind that hate you had for me by breaking this vase that she got from fucking Hobby Lobby.
Oh my God. You tripped on my hand throwing you into the wall.
Right?
It's not my fault your feet couldn't keep up, okay?
Yeah.
I was just trying to get you out of this room, kid.
The inertia that her hand had couldn't keep up with my Fred Flintstone. Whatever that noise that they do.
Funny.
But yeah, she threw me into a wall.
That's good
childhood
shit.
trauma.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games now because I'm 28 years old and that was probably fucking 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's all right. I'm over it.
I can tell you mine.
Do it.
All right. So I was little. I want to say probably 5 or 6 years old. My mom, dad, and I go over to my mom's friend's house for like dinner or whatever. And I'm friends with her friend's daughter. We're around the same age. And we go down into the basement and we are playing Cowboys and Indians. Cowboys and Native Americans, if you would like to call it that.
I was about to say, can't get away with that nowadays.
But at the time, that was a perfectly acceptable thing to do. And she was the cowboy and I was the Indian. And I thought, well, I need to be the most accurate Indian that I can possibly be. And so I found myself a green Sharpie and drew some lines on my face. And when I say drew lines, I mean like thick football stripes on my face. And thought that was a fantastic idea. Thought it would just come off. We're finished playing. I go in the bathroom to wash it off. It will not come off. And I'm like, my little 5 or 6 year old mind, I'm like, fuck.
Feelings mutual.
I'm gonna have to tell my mom about this because ain't no way. Like I scrubbed my face until it was red and raw, and it did not come off. And so eventually, I had to go back upstairs. And my mom was like, "What did you do? You put Sharpie on your face as permanent marker." And 5 and 6 year old me hearing permanent marker, I swore it was never going to come off. And I was in tears because I was like, I'm gonna have to live with this the rest of my life.
God, damn. And that's your trauma?
That was very traumatic.
Okay, should we call your mom and tell her or ask her about the time you stood up in her meeting that she had?
Oh no!
Can we say that on the podcast?
I'll tell the story, but I'm not going to call her because she's going to get mad. This is more traumatic for her than it is for me.
Which is funny because it was something you did as a kid.
Yeah, but it's not. To me, it's hilarious. To her,
how old were you?
4 maybe.
You were 4 when you did this?
3 or 4. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Carry on. This is a good one.
My mom used to be somewhat of a business lady, and she had a meeting that she had to take me to. I think it was with like a financial advisor or something like that. Anyway, so we're in this conference room, and toddler me decides to stand up on a chair and make a proclamation to the room. And I stood up on the chair table, whatever it might have been, and I said, when I grow older, I'm going to have hair on my vagina just like my mom.
Good God.
And she said, the room just went silent.
Oh my
Everybody
God.
just died laughing.
I don't know what's more traumatic.
Right?
You to say that or for her to still have hair on her vag.
After that, bikini waxes every day to make sure that there's never a sign.
I mean, I thought it was an accomplishment, like...
Sweet. That's what
this
I
is
want.
what I have to look forward to. A hairy beaver.
Damn.
But yeah, so that was not traumatic for me because I don't even remember doing this, but my mom will tell you this story all day long, and it is true. So
I almost wish you didn't say that because now every time I see her, I'm just boy, that's one tough muff.
It's almost like a rite of passage now. So she has to own it.
Yeah. She
Like
really
for Christmas,
does.
you should get her a Christmas shirt, and it's a beaver wearing a Christmas hat.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It's like stinky beaver,
Oh no.
hairy beaver, or
Yeah,
something.
I'm
rather.
quite sure she wanted to crawl in a hole and die.
This beaver
There's
is
no way
bald.
you would still be my daughter after that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Adoption is the only answer.
I mean, they laughed it off. What else can you do but laugh?
Go home and shave. That's the only thing I would do.
Yeah.
Oh
For the next hour, she heard shaving against the grain.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's not even the shaver.
That was the lawnmower.
That was funny stuff.
Yeah, it's a good time.
I think I also remember almost choking on a hard candy and dying. That was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, I have very similar to that. I would always put a mint in my side cheek, and I'll just kind of suck back on it. Mm-hmm. Boom, got lodged sideways, started choking.
Shit.
Good thing is I was choking literally in our old house on Pond Valley, right beside our garbage can, and my dad was sitting right there. And all I remember is as soon as like that. My mom knew exactly the sound. She's like, Rick, he's choking. And I just felt fucking came out of my throat so goddamn fast. I was like, I looked up at Dad. I was like, oh my God, he saved me. It was so damn sore. Yeah. Like, because it had scratched, I guess, like, it was bad.
It gets inflamed after that happens.
Yeah, it was really fucking bad.
Yeah.
Your dad's just a lifesaver. He fixed your nose in the last podcast.
Yeah, he didn't really fix it, though. Because I've noticed, like, my sinuses have been really bad because it's been really dry here. Mm-hmm. So I got this little Vicks pen, like, you just breathe it in, like, normal. Then, so, I don't know. It's kind of like just closed off up there.
Yeah, you probably need, like, sinus surgery.
Yeah, this one's fine. It's this right here. It's all like bulged out at the top. Like
he did pretty good for being an unqualified physician.
I mean, cosmetic wise, he did amazing. Actual like respiratory wise, he fucking sucks.
That's for someone else.
Yeah.
That's the
if I take a deep breath in, this one has all the suction. That one has nothing. It's just there. But, know, it's all about them looks. Yeah. We probably got time for one more.
Yeah, give us another one.
Right.
One or two more.
Let me see if anybody else has answered it. And put
really quick.
Better. Okay, I like this one. Henry Thompson 299 says, any embarrassing moments?
Jesus.
Oh, man.
God, where do we start?
Well, how about your most embarrassing?
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Shit. That's almost like needs to be at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, because I got to think about
a lot of people are going to miss that.
Yeah.
It's this is a little treat for those of you who made it this far.
Yeah, right.
Most embarrassing. Oh man, fuck.
I have so many times I feel like the time that I shit my pants that I told you about was pretty embarrassing. I felt like the chocolate cake story that we told in the very first podcast was. Did we tell that story?
No, not on here. But we're going to because it's still in my notes.
Yeah. Okay, coming soon. We're not going to say it now because that's
we
a
should
whole
save
thing.
that one. That one's hilarious.
But it's not as embarrassing. Like,
we
I'm not
should have saved that one for
this.
this. This is, odds on here. It's your favorite story.
Shit.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just have to have you back because you have to come back because you have to bring the drink that we bought that was expensive.
Do you want me to find another question?
Yeah. Yeah, because that one's hard. I got to think about that. Most embarrassing moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think too. To be honest with you.
All right, this is an easy question. Just whatever. Tom _Brady 12_7.
Tom Brady, you in my chat?
Wants to know favorite candy. What's your favorite candy?
Oh, that's dumb.
Is that dumb? Okay. Well,
Sorry, Tom.
Okay, Reese's. All right, next question.
Almond Joy.
Nerds gummy clusters.
Oh shit, those are good.
Those are really good.
Okay, it's Betwunks, those Reese's and.
Still Almond Joy for me, Tom.
If you want to be a fat piece of shit, oh my God, I used to do this when I was in middle school. I would have a thing of Reese's, a thing of Doritos, and a glass of milk.
Jesus Christ.
It sounds bad.
It does.
And it's actually delicious. Like Doritos and milk is actually an amazing combination. Not gonna lie.
I heard if you pour Coke in milk.
Oh,
no. Listen to me now. What's the difference between a Coke float?
Fair, right?
Oh, okay.
Fair.
So they're saying like that's like melted ice cream. It gives that same flavor.
Oh.
It tastes just like a Coke float. It's just like melted ice cream.
Yeah.
I think we need to address this question.
Okay.
Jossma 1999 wants to know how long Lance and I have been friends with Matt.
Friends. Fuck, we're not even friends.
Some clarifying to do.
Yeah. Well, they haven't been watching.
Yeah, right.
So you just called yourself out.
Just go back to the first podcast and we'll explain it.
Yeah, first podcast or meet the cast on Lance's channel. How about that? 2 years ago.
Anything.
Yeah.
Well, Matthew and I are cousins. Yeah. Odd is my significant other.
So she's family. She's not even my friend.
Yeah.
Like
so
my cousin-in-law.
Cousin-in-law.
That's Alabama.
Yeah.
Cousin-in-law.
God damn it.
God damn, that's my cousin-in-law.
All right, this is a pretty substantial question. Super Jeffy Jr. official. Very official. Would like to know what gave you the idea to make a podcast. It's a good question.
We just have so much shit that goes on in our daily life that we're like, why not tell someone about it?
It's because we do this anyways.
Yeah.
And then we're just like, fuck it, put a microphone in front of us and film it.
Yeah. He'll call me and then we'll have like an hour-long conversation and it could just be filmed and then eventually make us money.
And then we'll meet up and eat dinner and stuff like that. And it's like, well, fuck it. We're having drinks and doing this. Why don't we just put a camera and see what happens. And if
Yeah. Matthew is my only cousin that I see at least once or twice a week.
yeah,
The rest of them ran away.
Well,
I don't know where the
Lance
fuck
and
what
Matthew,
they're doing.
like you guys have such a special relationship. Like you're cousins, but like you also seem like brothers, and you also seem like best friends. Like you
Yeah.
have that dynamic where you get the two of you together, and it's like fireworks. Like you guys just make conversation out of literally nowhere. Like one or the
It's
other
'cause
one
it's
of you.
easy to be
like,
funny.
You guys always have something funny to say, or a funny story, or like. There's always something interesting that the two of you have to talk about. And I think like you two just have really good chemistry.
because
and
shit always happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a lot of it is so relatable to one another that it's like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, okay, Matthew would find it funny if this happened, or Lance would find it funny if Matthew did something fucking
Yeah,
like
I was shitting the other day in my famous portalet, and before I went in, I took a picture, and I'll send them to. Oh, I already did. So
Oh, yeah.
he
I'll
can
just
already
throw it
plug him
up,
in.
yeah.
I sent him this, and I texted. I was like, "We meet again." And then, so I'm doing my deed, and I said this to Chris Tallballs too, and I was like, I literally fucking shit the toilet and almost died because this jumped on me. And it was a grasshopper, and I thought it was another waspus, and I was like, fucking come unglued. I almost flipped the goddamn point. I was like, fucking get me out of here. It's happening again.
I'm surprised after you got done, you didn't slap the porta potty and say, we got to stop meeting under these
Yeah.
conditions.
Yeah, I know. You got to quit treating me like this, girl. So mean to me.
Funny.
Yeah, but you seen the bushes and everything now? Like it's
I was like, that is funny that they
all
put it
coming
there.
together. Yeah, it's
That's
random.
just asking for bugs.
Yeah.
Too.
asking for bugs, but it stays clean. So I'm like, yeah, you kind of give and take.
Yeah.
And I kicked the fucking thing this time. So I knew
I was kind of wondering.
there
if
was
you did.
nothing there. So I'm sitting there, and dude jumps on me from behind the fucking smokestack.
I'm not a wasp, bitch.
Yeah, fucking lands on my shoulder. I'm
The
like,
Green
"Mother-"
Goblin.
I'm like, motherfucker. I try to throw my back out of the thing like that, and then he jumps back over on the thing. He's just sitting there. I'm like, don't you fucking move. Let me finish, okay?
He deserved a shoe to the face for that.
I'll get you next time,
yeah.
Spider-Man.
I'm just like,
get you next time, Spider-Man.
I was like, let's everyone just calm down because it's 102 degrees outside.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the portalet. I'm already sweating bullets. I'm almost like,
That was a shit sauna.
yeah, I was breathing, cousin. I was like, holy shit.
Damn. Someone get Matthew a thing of plastic paper bags or whatever.
Yeah, I know. Like maybe like a poop bucket or something.
Yeah, shit. I'm gonna get you that thing that goes into the trailer hitch and you just take a shit from the bottom.
GP had one of those. Yeah. He would shit on the fucking road.
I know. I was in the truck one day when he did it. We were coming back from Evergreen. He's like, God damn, I can't make it to the next exit. And
Yeah.
he pulled over on the side of I-10, fucking said, all right, just keep lookout. If a car stops or something, just wave them off.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. And then he came around the passenger side and squat down, took a shit, swiped, because
Yeah.
he kept toilet paper in the
Yeah.
thing, kept on going.
On the side of the
Yeah.
road.
Yeah.
GP did not give a fuck. I think GP's intestines were like 3 feet long. Did I ever tell you about the time when we went to see Mama when she had surgery at West Florida, and I'm walking with GP through the fucking hallway? When I tell you this man had the walking farts,
Oh, my God.
he's walking, he's just like, God damn, she's on the third. And we're walking past people, and they're just like, what the hell? And it's echoing so loud, and now we got to get on an elevator. I'm like, God, please.
Please don't.
If you're fucking listening, I couldn't press it fast enough, and someone gets on the elevator. I'm like, oh my God, please just hold it together. And he did. He gets in the mama's room, and he's just like, God damn, I got a shit. And he walks in and goes, boom, straight to the bathroom. The doctor walks in.
Oh, no way.
And I'm sitting there with Mama, like, you feeling okay? Everything's good? And the doctor comes in, I'm like, oh my God. Because all you hear is a waterfall in that bathroom. And it's just ripping ass and just you know?
shit, goddamn it.
And he comes out and he goes, oh shit, fuck, goddamn. and Mama's just like, you okay? He's like, yeah, I am now. But that toilet ain't. And he just sits down and takes a nap. I'm like,
damn.
fuck.
No.
That is what getting old is all about.
That's a
just
power move.
shitting your
Yeah.
brains off.
Yeah.
And looks at the doctor and gives him a thumbs up. And it's just like, and just falls asleep. I'm like, fuck. What a life.
Oh, no.
Out of all the years that I spent riding in the truck with GP, I have seen him shit in the funniest places. Like, he just, wherever he can.
Yeah.
In my mind, I have to find the most perfect toilet.
Oh, it's
and
a
I have to
thing.
clean it off and the
Yeah.
whole thing.
I will drive around town, and I have a key to Mama's house because of that situation. Like, I have to know the first name of the people that own the house type thing. And if I have to go anywhere else, it's an emergency. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sweating bullets. I'm on my last leg. Like I can't make it any further. I've already come up with it in my mind. It's okay if I shit my pants. I just hope I make it to somewhere,
Yeah, there's been a couple times where I've contemplated shitting my pants or pissing my pants on my truck, and I'm like, all right, if I do this, I just have to get it on the weather floor mats, and we're good.
Right.
Just not in my perforated
You gotta
seats.
raise your cheeks and straighten your legs and let it run down to the floor mat.
Yeah, because if I shit in my perforated seats
You're
and
done.
I push up, that's going to be shit spaghetti, and I don't want that.
It's almost like you're grating cheese with
Yeah.
shit. It's pushing it into the holes. Yeah, you don't want that. You'll never get that smell out.
Yeah, so I'd have to sell my truck immediately.
Yeah, but the resale value, they're gonna be like, this fucking truck stinks.
it smells like shit.
You gotta replace the whole seat. Yeah.
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 All right. Well, I think that does it for this podcast. What did you have? Did you tell them already?
No. It was blueberry moonshine and lemonade.
From Murder Creek. So
Yeah,
shout out
Murder
to
Creek.
them if they want us to do a podcast there. That'd be sweet.
Yeah. It's really good. Like, it doesn't even taste like alcohol.
We need to go back.
I think we're getting low.
Well, they're selling it at Total Wine now.
Oh, they
so
are.
You don't have to
But-
But they
go
don't
there.
have the $1 taste test or
Yeah,
whatever.
we
it
gotta
is.
do the
Okay.
whole thing. It's a
It's
whole
an
atmosphere.
It's an experience. Yeah.
I
It
get
makes you buying it like just get in your head
It's like I've
because
tried this
You
before.
have to buy something.
the sweet and spicy one with the jalapenos just got in my head like this is the ultimate thing, and I can't wait to get home to make a Bloody Mary, and it was fucking good.
Yeah.
Really good.
All right. So you said blueberry moonshine and lemonade. That's all you
That's
put in
it.
it?
That's
Sweet.
it, yeah.
I thought you had vodka out. Yeah, there was a berry vodka.
Crystal made a raspberry lemonade with raspberry vodka.
Oh, how was that? Hold on. Come up to the microphone and
Yeah,
tell us
come
how
on
it
over
was.
here, girl.
Yeah.
Come
you don't
sit
need
in.
you don't need headphones. Headphones are for rich
What are
people.
we doing? Where are we going? Up here?
Yeah, or wherever. How was your beverage? You had
good.
what was it?
Come on, sit in, girl.
The moon. No, it was the
It was
berry
raspberry
vodka.
vodka and raspberry lemonade.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Was it the titties?
It was at Titties.
Great. Sweet. All right, guys. Well, that does it for this podcast. If you liked the video and you're watching it on YouTube, smash the thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed with bell notifications turned on. And if you're on Spotify, come check us out on YouTube because that's where all the money is. And we love you guys a lot. See you later. Bye. Oh, beehive, baby.
One more thing.
Jesus Christ. That was the outro.
Well,
You
okay.
fucked up the beehive. You just messed with the queen bee in here.
I live by my own rules.
like that.
Okay. Share this. Share the video so that
You
you
didn't
can
even say it.
you can get more subscribers.
Yeah, make sure you share it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thanks, honey.
It helps. It really does.
All right,
Share it.
now, if you don't mind, I'm going to say, oh, beehive again.
Okay.
Oh, beehive.
Oh, but one more thing.
Oh, well, God, just fucking with it.